Number 10 is HAL Tejas. From India. The HAL Tejas is an Indian fighter jet that is replacing the MiG-21, which the Indian Air Force has been using since 1964. Pilots praise the HAL Tejas for its high maneuverability. Production on the fourth-generation Indian jet fighter began recently, due to the fact that the program struggled to obtain an operational clearance. The HAL Tejas is very light and has wings that allow pilots to control it during hard maneuvering. India is also continuously upgrading its fighters with every new batch of HAL Tejas receiving new advanced features. Number 9. McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. From USA. Developed by McDonnell Douglas and later on by Boeing, the F-15 is still produced. Even though it was delivered more than 35 years ago, the F-15 is still considered a very capable fighter in the air. It still is operated by 4 countries: Israel, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and the United States. The newest F-15 Eagle variant is called the F-15EX. The United States developed it with elements of 5th-generation fighter jet features for the defense of its airspace. It can carry up to 22 air-to-air missiles and has the newest electronic warfare equipment. Number 8. Dassault Rafale. From France. The fighter jet developed by the French company Dassault is a multi-role fighter. It can intercept and fight other aircraft, attack targets on the ground and at sea. In addition, it can also perform spying missions and even carry nuclear weapons. As the French Air Force was sought after new aircraft to replace its current fleet, France, in order to reduce costs, agreed to enter into an agreement with other European countries. As disagreements arose, France decided to develop its own fighter, the Rafale. The fighter jet first entered service in 2001 and ever since has been regarded as one of the best military aircraft in the world. Number 7. Eurofighter Typhoon. Out of all the fighter jets in the list, the story of the Typhoon is one of the most interesting ones. A joint operation of Airbus, BAE Systems and Leonardo developed the Typhoon. After development began in 1983, the first official test flight took off in 1994. The Typhoon was plagued by delays. After the fall of the Berlin Wall and a change of government in Germany, the Chancellor of Germany at the time made a promise to cancel the project. However, the program survived, and after a myriad of delays, Germany deployed the first Eurofighter Typhoons. Number 6. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. From USA. The first 5th-generation fighter jet in the world, the F-22 Raptor entered service in 2005. The United States government canceled the production of the Raptor in 2011. Even though it was a critical part of the USAF, the United States Air Force, the rising development and maintenance costs, lack of air-to-air missions put an end to the production of the jet. Lockheed delivered the last Raptor to the USAF in 2012. Number 5. Mitsubishi X2 Shinshin. From Japan. A unique example on the list, the Mitsubishi X2 Shinshin is a 5th-generation test aircraft. Yep. Even though it's not a fighter jet in itself, the Japanese are using the X2 as a testbed for other fighter jet technologies. The backstory of this jet is that Japan was looking to replace its fleet of current fighters. The Japanese government contacted the United States for the possibility of purchasing F-22 Raptors, but the U.S. Congress shot down any probability of that happening to protect its military secrets. Number 4. Shenyang FC-31. FC-31 or the J-31 is the second 5th-generation fighter jet that is going to be introduced into the Chinese Air Force. Although less advanced than its counterpart, the Chengdu J-20, it is still a very capable fighter jet. The exact specifications remain unclear for anyone that is outside the Chinese military. Foreign experts, primarily US ones, indicate that the FC-31 is on par with other 5th-generation fighters. However, the better jet is decided by a multitude of other factors. Namely, the readiness of the pilots and capabilities of radars and sensors of the aircraft. Number 3. Chengdu J-20. The best Chinese fighter jet, the Chengdu Aerospace Corporation introduced the J-20 in 2017. After more than 20 years of development, It first flew in 2011. There were quite a few changes to the design of the aircraft after the first flights took place, namely a new intake, new stealth coating and a new design of the vertical stabilizers. In spite of some issues that arose after production, the Chengdu J-20 is the first fifth-generation fighter jet in Asia. Number 2. Sukhoi Su-57. From Russia. Developed by Sukhoi Company, the Su-57 is going to become the most technologically advanced Russian fighter jet. It's the first fighter to tick every box in the list of fifth-generation fighter features. Sergei Bogdan was the first pilot to test the Su-57 in 2010. Compared to the F-35, the Su-57 only cost the Russians an estimated $10 billion to research, develop and prepare for production. Here is the king among them. Number 1. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. From USA. United States Air Force introduced the newest fighter jet in 2015. The F-35 has three main variants, with differences in their landing capabilities. The F-35A is the basic variant, and a conventional fighter jet. The F-35B is a short takeoff and vertical landing aircraft. It can hover in the air thanks to its special rotating engine. The F-35C is the carrier variant designed to replace F/A-18 jet fighters.